Hello, I'm Annie Musu, certified EFT tapping master practitioner. I help women set empowered boundaries and enjoy healthy relationships. Welcome to my podcast, Hush Your Mind. On this show, I offer practical wisdom to help you speak your truth and come home to yourself so that you can gracefully create a life you love. Hi there, welcome to episode number 79 of my podcast, Hush Your Mind, Empowered Boundaries for Soulful Relationships. You might feel your stomach tighten when you open the news. Your breath shortens, your shoulders tense, your heart sinks. You care deeply, and it's exhausting to feel so much. Maybe you're trying to help others stay grounded too, yet you find yourself overwhelmed. You wonder, how do I keep showing up when everything feels so heavy? You're not alone. One of my therapist clients recently shared that very question. She was supporting people who were anxious about the state of the world and felt her own nervous system reaching its limit. When I offered her a new perspective, I saw relief in her eyes. She nudged me to share this episode because what's happening inside and around us is actually part of the same healing process. In our personal journeys, healing often starts when life feels messy. Old patterns surface, our younger selves act out, we react in ways we thought we'd outgrown. That discomfort isn't failure, it's information. It's the nervous system calling for regulation, the unconscious revealing what's been hidden. That's what shadow work is all about. Noticing the parts of ourselves we pushed away, fear, anger, shame, and bringing them into the light of compassion. Now imagine this happening collectively. When we see chaos, conflict, or cruelty on a global scale, it can be painful. Yet, it's also an opportunity for collective shadow work. It's as if the world itself is saying, look at what still needs healing. So let's look at nervous system regulation. Your nervous system is the communication network between your brain and body. It constantly scans for safety or threat and adjusts your state accordingly. When you feel calm, your parasympathetic system is active, the rest and digest mode that slows your heart rate and allows your body to repair and connect. When you feel anxious or reactive, your sympathetic system is running the show, the fight, flight, or freeze response designed to protect you. Nervous system regulation simply means helping your body shift back toward balance after stress. You can do this through slow breathing, grounding your senses, mindful movement, or techniques like EFT tapping. These practices send signals of safety to your brain, telling it that you're okay right now. When you consistently regulate your own nervous system, you build resilience. You recover faster from stress, think more clearly, and respond with empathy instead of fear. And when many of us do this together, within families, workplaces, and communities, it becomes a form of collective regulation. Our calm presence communicates safety to others. It helps soften tense conversations, reduce conflict, and create environments where people feel seen and respected. Over time, this creates ripple effects that extend far beyond one household or organization. When a group of people are grounded, they make wiser decisions. They can listen to different opinions without shutting down or lashing out. They can collaborate instead of compete. Collective regulation shifts the tone of a society. Instead of running on fear, reactivity, and constant stress, we begin to move from steadiness, compassion, and creativity. That is how individual healing becomes social healing. If this resonates with you, you might also like episode number 59, How to Stay Positive in a Troubled World. So let's take a moment right now. Place a hand over your heart. Breathe slowly through your nose. You can tap gently through the EFT points or just tap right underneath your collarbone. Check out the link to my matching blog article to this episode to see a diagram of the tapping points if you need a refresher. So just tap gently as you say, even though the world feels chaotic right now, I choose to soothe my body in this moment. Even though I can't fix everything, I can care for what's within me. Feel your shoulders soften. Notice how your breath deepens. This is how healing begins, one regulated nervous system at a time. When we calm our bodies, we make space for insight. We can see our own shadows, the judgments, fears, or helplessness that arise, and meet them with tenderness instead of shame. That awareness ripples outward. Each person who regulates, who stays grounded in compassion, adds coherence to the collective field. It's quiet activism, healing through presence. So yes, what's happening in the world may feel like an eruption, but it's also a revelation. The collective bringing its hidden wounds to the surface so we can finally transform them. Still, this work isn't meant to stay only inside our meditation rooms or therapy sessions. The calm we cultivate within is fuel for compassionate action. When we're centered, our empathy becomes stronger. We can listen deeply, extend kindness to strangers, support those who are struggling, and stand up for what feels right without losing ourselves in the noise. Inner peace is not withdrawal. It's the ground from which wise action grows. When you regulate your nervous system, you're not stepping away from the world. You're preparing to engage with it from love instead of fear. That's how we uplift others. That's how we rebuild communities, one heart-centered choice at a time. In conclusion, if the world feels upside down, maybe it's simply turning us right side up, inviting us to live from truth, integrity, and love. You are part of that unfolding. Your steadiness matters. Your calm heart inspires others. Every time you return to yourself and then extend that peace outward, the world breathes a little easier. If you'd like gentle support in finding your calm, you can download my free EFT meditation on people pleasing. It will help you release tension, reconnect with your needs, and come home to yourself. You'll also receive my Hush Your Mind newsletter, where I share twice-a-month reflections and practices to nurture emotional freedom and healthy relationships. Get your free meditation at hushyourmind.com/newsletter. The link is also in the show notes. Bye for now. Thank you so much for joining me in this episode of Hush Your Mind. I'm currently offering free EFT tapping sessions in exchange for a short interview. Book your free session at hushyourmind.com/interview. Also, join my newsletter and get a free EFT meditation for people pleasing. The links are in the show notes. May you have the courage to love and accept yourself. Be well and take care.